Hey, you know who loves being at home? Everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and it's an electric crowd here to cheer on the team back on the ice tonight. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Phantoms kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves around along the half wall. Sodertalje's got control of it now from their own end. Taken along the wall by Crawl. And turns it aside with ease.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Harrison's won the draw inside his own end. The Phantoms move the puck in the defensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got it from behind the net. Quick shot, and that one's turned aside. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. The Phantoms gain possession. Grabbed along the board by Bunk. Moves it quickly over to Ginning. Shot! Misses a golden opportunity there.
Well, he does a great job to get to that primetime area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
Takes a shot. Standing tall with the save. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. He scores! What a goal!
You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
And with that tally, that's the first goal under the new head coach, and they've been through a lot over the last little bit here.
Well, yeah, and he certainly wants to come and reset the temperature of this team, get rid of the bad habits, and continue on and create some expectations, so that one feels good.
Wide! Sodertalje's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. He scores! That's his first of the year!
I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize that they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Phantoms have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. Sodertalje's got the puck in their own end. Dumont's got it in the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. Levels him against the wall. The Phantoms cross the blue line and are on the attack. Beats the puck up to Poulin. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Stones him in front. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Slides it over to Ginning. The Phantoms play it along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Luchenko. That's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Barkey. Quick pass to Ginning. Lehigh Valley's on the attack. Hammers one at the net. Denies him. He got all of it. Sodertalje's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And he makes the save there. Puck picked up by Steen. Up the neutral zone now. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Picks up the puck in his own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Off target. Works it across to Tournier. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And he scores! Here in the late goings of the period, Sodertalje is trailing by 1. And they win that neutral zone draw. McDonald's picking up momentum through center. Got pinned up against the wall, trying to squeeze past the defender there.
I think he thought he had better foot speed than the defender, but it turns out he doesn't.
They've got some momentum here. And he's got that one. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Sodorov's been playing unbelievable. I mean, such a ton of confidence. He's on this point streak run. And anytime the coach looks down the bench and they need offense, they're going to him. Why wouldn't you?
Here's a short pass to Crawl. The Phantoms have it now. Look out, here they come on the attack. Takes a shot, and that goes off the glove, and it stays out. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products into recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Sodertalje's giving up way too much opportunity off the rush here. I mean, they've got to find a way to have heavy back pressure, but you're not going to have it when you get caught 3 deep.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Picked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Rips it from the blue line, and that goes off, pours off a body. Quick shot! Sodertalje is looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the boards by Plamondon. Feeds the puck to Steen. Oh, that's a good hit. Intercepted the pass. Sends it ahead to Steen. Sodertalje's got it along the wall. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James?
Oh,
and man,
wow.
that was thunderous. That was a huge hit. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Phantoms lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Harrison's won a big draw in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
And a nice save there as play continues. And there's the save. That's it. Drop around it. Tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
So another offensive zone face-off here after that icing call. They got a chance to make something happen here.
Well, on the defensive side of the puck is extremely gassed. Just look at how fatigued the goaltender is. They got to strike on this, James. I mean, from an attacking perspective, you know that they're flat. You know that they're back on their heels. Take it to the net.
Bunk's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
There's a shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Sodertalje's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabs the puck. The Phantoms have it in the offensive zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Sodertalje's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it across. read to break up the play. The Phantoms carry it along the wall. Sodertalje's got possession of the puck. Sends the cross-ice pass. Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Can't hang on after that hit. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Phantoms take over on possession. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Plamondon's got the puck in his own zone. Sodertalje's gained the line and into the zone. And makes the save. Here's a stretch pass to Luchenko. Fires it! And that goes off a player in front. Nearing the point. Big save. This power play only has time for one more rush.
They'll have to play with urgency and not just skate the puck, but move it.
Big time hit. We've got an equipment malfunction here on the wall.
Well, yeah, it's going to be the glass. It gets broken with that thunderous hit, as you mentioned, James. So now we just wait until they can fix it all up and we can get going again.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And they win the draw in their own end. The Phantoms will play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end.
Boxed up and ready to get back on the ice.
Sent into the offensive zone. Plamondon's taking it from his own end. Moves it over to Steen. The Phantoms get their man back into the box. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Pass across to Bonk. Here's a shot. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
The Phantoms have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Shot! Scores! They tied it up! And we are...
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Quick feed to Luchenko. Handles the puck at the point. And he comes up with the save.
9 minutes, 55 seconds.
Well past the midway mark of this period. It's all tied up. And off the draw, they win possession. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Sodertalje's gained possession along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Comes up with a stop.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Off the draw, they take possession. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Here he is with the backhander. Comes up with a monster save in front. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Vero's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
He might argue because he thought this was a physical play along the boards, but anytime you see the numbers, you got to slow up.
Gets it over to Kaplan. Feeds it over. Sodertalje is moving it along the wing. Rocks him on the play. Big time stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Luchenko's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. Quick shot, just wide. The Phantoms will play it against the wall. Decides to go to the backhand. Taken along the wall by Hathaway. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Oh, what a crash that put him right onto his own bench.
That's a message-sending hit that sends him into his own bench, and I think he's embarrassed that he wasn't able to stand his own ground, James.
Moves the puck. Fires it on net. Stops the rocket of a shot. Guryev's lugging the puck. Sodertalje's got possession at center. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Guryev. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Sodertalje is looking to break out. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Handles the puck. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, a really nice job by this PK unit, James. Just negating scoring opportunities. Good goaltending as well. Got to be your best killer, but finding ways to get it down the ice and keeping this game tied.
Here in the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Sodertalje's got it in the defensive zone. And he's got the answer for that one. Great reach with the poke check. Sodertalje's got a hold of the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Sodertalje's got the puck along the boards. Poked away by Luchenko. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Takes the feed. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Not the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Moves behind the net. Denied with the blocker. Poulin's moving the puck through his own zone. Shot! That goes off a twig. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we're back with a third period next.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater?
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, stop that rocket. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it to Segura. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Segura. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Stopped with ease. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Sodertalje's got a hold of the puck. Tournier stick handling in his own zone. The Phantoms take possession here in the open ice. Puts it off the post. Still is the go-ahead goal.
And how good does important. Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his blocker on it. He just can't catch up to it.
Lehigh Valley's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
Shot! And he shuts the door on that. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Phantoms have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. And they'll start with possession. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here they come on the rush. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Big time hit. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Sodertalje's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they clawed their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counterattack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one. Tournier's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Poland's got it in the defensive end. And he feeds it down to Lehigh. Scores! The goal-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. I love this goal. I mean, he's the initiator on the play here, James. I mean, that hit is going to be the reason why they're able to get possession of the puck and get that goal. He's not going to get a point. He's not going to register a tally. But guess what? He was a key contributor in this play.
Levels them into the wall. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that's turned aside with a glove.
Bonks is a true sniper, James, and he's already got two in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Deflected in front, and that carries off a stick. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck in the open ice.
Well, he's got the puck on his stick now, and you know he's looking for the hat trick, James.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Sodertalje's got a hold of the puck now. Lancier's got the puck in his own zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Shot! And he makes the save. Pass in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. Ontario's up next. On the schedule, tickets still available. Go to the box office, or you can get them online. Past the midway mark in this period, Lehigh Valley's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Cotes won the draw here in their own zone. Moves it up. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Vero.
Lehigh Valley's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense. Bonks doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Lehigh Valley's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Too many bodies in the way. And that one's turned away. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Moves it quickly over to McDonald. Grabbed along the boards by Kaplan. Here's a shot. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Lehigh Valley's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Barkley's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Across the line from center. The Phantoms played along the boards. Here's a chance. Fantastic save. Sodertalje's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck in deep. The Phantoms gain possession. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Odd man rush. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. They desperately need a goal. The net is empty and the extra attacker's out. Misses. Puck scooped up by Sepala. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Oh, what a save in front! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw is something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Harrison's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Sodertalje's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Slides the puck over. Oh, he just got thunderstruck. Scores! And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one. The centerman glide into... position. Sodertalje's won the draw in the neutral zone. Skates to the crease. Sodertalje's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Long pass up ahead to center.
That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
The Phantoms, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
No, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, and you can see their body language. They know it's all but over.
And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a heater now?
We can call it a heater, and anytime you're in the win column multiple games in a row, James, you know that everyone is feeling it. They're calling it a heater as well. Why? They're putting pucks in the net. No matter what they do, they're getting puck luck as well.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.